Handling a probate estate's creditor claims is a critical part of the Florida probate process. Keep watching for a concise walkthrough of exactly what it takes to efficiently and effectively handle probate creditor claims. As a personal representative, you must ensure that legitimate claims against the estate, legitimate creditor claims against the estate get paid. And you also have to safeguard the assets of the estate. So it's a balancing act. This balance requires a thorough understanding of Florida laws and a commitment to following legal procedures to the letter. With a structured approach and professional guidance, you can get through the creditor claim process. Creditor claims in probate occur when either an entity or an individual seeks payment of a debt from the estate. These can run the gamut from credit card bills, medical bills, legal settlements owed, even personal loans. Now, understanding the nature of these claims is essential to managing the creditor claim process effectively. Creditors typically have a set period of time to make their claim against the estate after the personal representative has filed and published their notice to creditors. So it's important that you work with your probate attorney to make sure everything gets done correctly. Florida probate law provides a detailed framework for handling creditor claims. This includes the personal representatives giving proper notice to creditors and allowing creditors to file within the time frame allowed under Florida law. This framework ensures that valid claims are addressed and taken care of, and it also allows for a process of disputing questionable and or invalid claims. Failure to follow the legal processes set forth in Florida law can lead to complications and delays, as well as direct personal liability for the personal representative of the estate. Your probate attorney will prove invaluable in navigating the legal intricacies of the creditor claim process. So now you've received a creditor claim. You need to evaluate and assess that claim, which involves several key steps. First, ensure that all known creditors have received proper notice under Florida law. Once claims have been received, review them to ascertain their validity. This involves checking the claims documentation and comparing them against the deceased's financial records. If a claim is valid, work with the estate's legal and financial advisors to ensure that that claim gets paid. If a claim seems incorrect or unjustified, you're going to have to do some additional digging. First thing to do when verifying a claim is to check whether it has been submitted within the statutory time frame under Florida law. Next, review the documents to ensure that the debt is directly tied to the decedent and it's not actually somebody else's debt. It's a fact that claims can sometimes be inflated or simply based on an error. If you suspect a claim might be invalid, check with legal counsel to see what your options are in challenging that claim. Disputing invalid claims requires careful preparation and adherence to Florida law. The first step is to formally object to the claim and provide evidence as to why you're objecting. This might involve providing financial records, loan documents, anything that you can provide to give a valid reason to refute that claim. If the claimant persists, even after your objection, you may need to go to mediation or even court proceedings. As a personal representative, it's imperative that you remain diligent and protect the assets of the estate against invalid claims. Once claims have been verified and determined valid, they must be paid from the estate's assets. Florida law typically requires that secured creditors get paid before unsecured creditors. So be careful to make sure that you're making payments to valid claims in the correct order. And of course, keep accurate records of all payments made to creditors to ensure transparency and compliance with all legal necessities. You can download our free report, The 12 Biggest Mistakes Florida Personal Representatives Make That Cost Their Estates Thousands. You can do that at www.floridaprobatemadesimple.com. That's FloridaProbateMadeSimple.com. And of course, watch our next video.